Fish on!
What's up guys, welcome back to another Blank Boy Diaries episode. Today you join me at Bluebell Lakes in Peterborough. I've got down early this morning on the gate and yeah, I've got myself a spot on Mallard. So yeah, just waiting a couple more hours for the guy to pack up and get out the swim. It's been pretty busy on the complex this week. Basically night fishing's back on, so yeah, the whole lake's pretty much been rammed. So it's been the case of walk around the lake, speak to as many people as possible to try and find out who's going when. In a little while we're going to head up to the peg and get set up. I've been speaking to the guy that's been fishing in that peg. He's done really well on zigs so far, so yeah, we'll not go in with that plan exactly, but keep our options open and yeah, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, see you down there guys. Right, we're down the lake. Busy day ticket as it is. I've just got everything sorted and just got my rods out just so, yeah, we could just get something under our belt. But yeah, I'll pretty much give you a lowdown of everything that's happened since I've last spoken to you. So yeah, I've basically come into the peg. I've had a little lead about myself. I found out in the middle of the lake, which seems to be where most people are fishing, seems to be quite silty, and the closer in you get, it gets a lot firmer. So I started about 15 wraps, sort of fanning out my casts. Yeah, I was having a bit of a feel back and I didn't really like the sort of feeling I was getting on the rod tip. So yeah, and a lot of the shows I've been seeing have been quite close in, not actually out in the middle, a little bit closer into my bank. So yeah, I've decided to bring them in a little bit closer, and I come back I think to about 13.5 wraps. So I've put them out, 2 rods pretty much on the same spot, about 13 wraps and 13.5. So one rod's out a little bit longer than the other. So yeah, I've put them both out. Haven't really put much bait out at all. Over the 2 rods that I've got out in the middle, I've just scattered about 10 freebies around it with the throwing stick. Not a lot at all. I don't really want to put all my eggs in one basket. I have got a mix with me, and the spod as well, but I don't really want to cause too much disturbance if they're already here in front of me. So yeah, I've got them 2 out in the middle, and for the right hand rods there's a nice set of reeds down to my margin. So I whacked the waders on and took the rod down there and just sort of had a little play around with the lead, found a nice little spot just in front of the reeds, and yeah, I just lowered that in with a slow sinking wafter and a little PVA bag of crumb. So yeah, hopefully something happens. Can only wait and see, find out. So yeah, I'll show you the swim. I'm really happy with where I've ended up actually. It wasn't like I could choose exactly where I wanted to go. Like I said, I had to walk around the lake and ask people when they were leaving just to find out where I could sort of slot in really. So yeah, I sort of felt like a little bit of luck was on my side. On my first lap I bumped into the bloke who was leaving that peg, well the peg that I'm in now. And yeah, he wasn't actually supposed to be leaving that day. He told me come back in 20 minutes. I'm thinking about going home. So yeah, I went back to the van just to sort of try and get a bit of an idea, because I'd already done a lap of the lake previously, so I'd seen some fish show, especially in front of where he was. So yeah, I was quite eager. I got back up there and just sort of nagged him a little bit as you do on a day ticket. And yeah, I slotted in about lunchtime, and as you can see I've already got my rods out. So yeah, I'll just quickly explain where I'm sort of fishing. So I don't know if you can see on the far side, there's a couple of dead trees and there's a little buoy, an orange buoy. You can only just about see it, but I can see it quite clearly from where I am on the bank. And yeah, they're my far horizon markers. So I've been seeing a lot of fish show in line with them at the dark ripple you can see, so not actually that far out in the middle. A lot of people are fishing out in the middle at the moment. I think mostly 19, 20 wraps plus sort of thing. I did have a cast about 15 to 18. Like I said, it was about, well, it was really silty that far out, and like I said, I don't feel very confident fishing that sort of substrate, so I decided to come back a little bit. I found out my cast just to have a feel about what was left and right of me, and I sort of settled on 13 wraps, like I said. If I come a little bit closer in, about 11, 10 wraps, there was a bar of weed, so I was just fishing on this, well, just beyond this bar of weed, so I was quite happy with where I was fishing. Plus, that's where I did see a lot of the fish showing, so yeah, like I say, I'm really happy. I felt a little bit lucky that the swim was sort of almost given to me by the guy. Like I said, he'd done really well before me. I think he had something like 6 fish, so yeah, I'm really happy with where I am. I'm going to put in the effort and try and catch some. On the left and middle rod, I've just put a pop-up out, pink and white, pretty much single hook baits. I don't want to put, like I said, all my eggs in one basket and just start putting loads of bait out. So yeah, hence why I've only put a couple of, well, 10 or 15 baits out with the throwing stick. So yeah, that's pretty much giving you an update to where I am. Sorry I didn't really get to film much of the setting up process, but yeah, I've sort of didn't really want to waste much time on a busy day ticket. Like I said, it's bank holiday weekend, so I'm going to make the most of it. So yeah, if anything happens, I'll keep you guys updated. So hopefully when I see you next, we'll be with a fish. Love it. So there we go, off the mark. Off the mark on mallard. So yeah, first of many, hopefully. Only a small one, but yeah, hopefully we get some more. So right, we'll put it back, hope for another one. Good morning everyone, and a good morning it is. There's a fish in the net. So we had one yesterday, not long before it got dark, and yeah, I was woken up nice and early this morning. I've got a banging mirror in the net, so still see fish topping out there as well, so I've got the rod straight back out. Just waiting for the cameras to charge a little bit. He's resting in there, he's unhooked, he's safe. It's a bit of deep water, so yeah. Right, good morning guys, and a good morning it is. We're into the second fish on mallard. So after the first fish last night, I decided to trickle in a little bit of bait. I put about 3 medium spods in with just a little bit of paracord. Yeah, they must have got their heads down this morning, because I was woken up by this banging little mirror. Yeah, over the moon. Brilliant stuff. Let's get back. There's still a lot of fish showing in the general area, out in this middle area, but yeah, I gave the swim a little rest for a couple of hours, about an hour and a half, went and got some grub, charged up some devices at the van, and yeah, I'm now back. But the rods were already clipped up and ready to go. I made sure of that before I left. These are the rigs I've been catching on. So it is literally just a supple braid rig, simple. Just literally a barbless hook, obviously a barbless rule on here, so yeah, barbless hook, bit of tubing, and yeah, just a knotless knot, bit of tubing, hook, line, little bit of putty just to keep it all pinned down. yeah, and that'll sit like that. But that's what's been doing me the business. Pop-ups. Got a white one, pink one and a yellow one. So, and back out. Too much. I did put a bit of bait in front of those reeds yesterday when I first got here, and now the sun has got out, obviously the carp have got on the edge, because I keep seeing fish roll right in front of those reeds. So yeah, I've just quickly waded a rod down the margin, as you've seen. Just a very, very small handful of bait over the top. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, that one produces a fish. Literally, the bobbin just pulled up to the blank, and all it's done is take line since. Still got some fight in him. knows it's coming. He knows it's coming. Come on. Yes! Get it! $22.8. Oh, sweet. And here we go, guys. Absolutely over the moon. Not the massive out the complex, but I couldn't care less. Fish number 3, £22.8. And yeah, when they look like this, you can't complain. It's been absolutely lifeless all morning and all day, literally. And then as soon as the afternoon come around, the sun come out, and they literally just switched on. So just goes to show a little bit of persistence bait and sitting on my hands. Yeah, absolutely over the moon with this one. Show you the other side. Both sides just as good as each other. Can't beat them when they look like this. Yes. Yeah, just a quick update. I've not touched my rods since I put that one down the margin earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty confident they all went down with a thud. And yeah, I've had liners on all 3. So hopefully we'll get one in the night. But I thought I would have been seeing some more show than, well, there's one there, just missed it. But yeah, there's quite a few showing yesterday. And that's the second show I've seen all evening. So, but they're still out there, getting liners, literally. But yeah, it's lovely, peaceful. What we go fishing for, eh? Good morning. And a lovely morning it is. Sun's out. It's the last day for me. Got until sort of, what, mid-afternoon. Try and make something happen. Yeah. Nothing's really happened throughout the night, and I've woken up this morning and nothing's... Yeah, the wind's changed direction. It was behind me, now it's coming into me. So, yeah, change of conditions today. It's not exactly been the same as it has been all weekend. It's been quite overcast, and it's been conditions for the carp to be feeding on the bottom really, but now it's looking ziggy. So might get a couple of zigs tied up and get them out there. And yeah, the margin rod's got a pop up on it. I'm feeling maybe I'm going to definitely keep it in the margin today, especially with this warm weather. That'll definitely warm up, but yeah, I'm not feeling a pop up fish. Yeah, not feeling a pop up down the edge, so I'm just going to change it to a bit of fake maize or something like that, I reckon. But yeah, I'm going to get some zigs tied and just watch the water for a minute and just sort of make a plan really. Yeah, try and make something happen on the last day before we leave. There we go. Just got the rig for the edge tied up. All my rigs out there, pop-up rigs. So yeah, I didn't have nothing ready for fishing in the edge really, but this is what I'm gonna fish. I've been feeding maize down into where those reeds are, and they've obviously started getting on the maize. So I do have yellow bits of sweet corn and that I can use, but yeah. A lot of people like to double stack their sweet corn, just do 2 single bits of yellow side by side. I think the fish on these sort of day ticket venues, they say it all the time. So I like to fish my single grain of pink long ways on a blowback rig. Just simple, knotless knot, size 6 wide gape quarter hook, and barbless, obviously, barbless rule on here, so yeah, got to use the barbless hooks. And this is the hook length that I use, reflex camo, great stuff that. But yeah, that's the rig, that's what's going to go in the edge in a minute. Because the pink corners pop up, I like to fish the hair quite short, so yeah, anything that balances the rig out. So all I'm going to do is just put that little bit of putty that was warming up on a kettle just in the middle, probably about there somewhere. And yeah, we'll get that put down there. Last one was 22, that was 22. No way. What are the chances in that? And there we go. Fish number 4. From the spot. Oh. Right in the face. There we go, fish number 4, tail slap to the face as well. This one was from the one down the margin. I opted to change from the pop-up to a tiny piece of single pink maize. Yeah, just a scattering of yellow maize over the top, and yeah, rattled away literally like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, over the moon with this one, probably the last fish of the session. So yeah, I'll show you the other side. Absolute stunner. Well happy. 22 again. What are the chances? Over the moon. I've said it twice now, but I don't care. Well guys, looks like we're gonna end the session on 4 fish. We're pretty much packed up, the barrow's ready to go. I've only just got to get the rods in now, so yeah. It's been a great session, to be fair. I've really enjoyed it, so yeah, I'll definitely be coming back to Bluebell. So yeah, if you've enjoyed everything that you've seen, smash the thumbs up button and comment down below where you'd like to see us fish next. And don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.